Today, the results of the 2026 China Youth May 4th Medal and the New Era Young Pioneer Award were announced. The Central Committee of the Communist Youth League and the All China Youth Federation awarded the China Youth May 4th Medal to 29 individuals, recognized 30 youth collectives, and honored 749 young people as New Era Young Pioneers, including representatives such as Zi Daewon, Guli Salinar Abra, Liu Chen, Dao Xiyu, Ma Shenzhen, and Feng Xiaoman. This afternoon, the award ceremony for the 2026 China Youth May 4th Medal and the New Era Young Pioneer Award was held in Beijing. Theme-based publicity activities were launched simultaneously, inviting award recipients to share their stories of youth and perseverance, showcasing the spirit of Chinese youth as they work toward the goals of the 15th Five-Year Plan and contribute to national development. Sun Jiangtao, a first-class sergeant at the training base of the Hunan Armed Police Corps, was awarded the 2026 China Youth May 4th Medal. Sun Jiangtao is a special operations training instructor in the Armed Police Force. Having practiced martial arts since childhood, he has leveraged his strengths to become an award-winning coach in the military. He has taught abroad 3 times and has been awarded 1 first-class merit, 1 second-class merit, and 2 third-class merits, earning recognition as a loyal guardian of the Chinese Armed Police. Next, let's listen to Sun Jiangtao's story of perseverance. In a tactical shelter at a training base of the Hunan Armed Police Corps, Sun Jiangtao is demonstrating various close-quarters combat techniques to Special Forces personnel. The Special Forces members take turns attempting to corner him, but he neutralizes each scenario with precise techniques that allow him to control an opponent's entire body with minimal movement. The techniques taught by Instructor Sun are not found in standard training manuals, and I believe they are highly practical skills for real close combat situations. Just now, I clearly felt that I had the advantage and had him under control, but he still used joint locking techniques to bring me to the ground, leaving me unable to move. A similar scene took place years ago on a foreign training ground. This was in 2015, when Sun Jiangtao represented the Chinese Armed Police abroad for the first time. At the beginning of the training, he was challenged by a foreign soldier who asked to spar with him. He subdued the challenger within just a few moves. At that moment, I didn't think too much. I simply stepped forward and engaged. During the exchange, I found the right opening and used a close-range takedown to bring him to the ground. Sun Jiangtao not only won the challenge, but also earned the respect of the foreign soldiers. From that day on, foreign soldiers were eager to learn Chinese martial arts from him. When teaching abroad, we focused on the close combat techniques used by our armed police forces, methods designed to neutralize an opponent quickly and decisively. Afterwards, Sun Jiangtao and his comrades adapted their teaching methods to local conditions, such as the hot climate and the characteristics of the trainees, integrating their experience into shooting, special operations, and other subjects, which significantly improved the trainees' assessment results. Due to his outstanding performance, he was sent abroad 3 times to Jordan, Romania, and Kuwait and received the Medal of Honor from the Kuwaiti National Guard. Zhang Dao and I coached abroad together 3 times, and his teaching was as solid as his combat skills, practical, straightforward, and never showy. A foreign colonel once remarked, "Chinese soldiers are the best." When he first enlisted, becoming an instructor was not his goal. In 2014, while preparing for the Corps' first Special Operations Cadre competition, he suffered a severe right wrist fracture due to an accidental injury. Less than a month after being discharged from the hospital, he reluctantly took part in the competition and went on to win 3 individual first-place titles, as well as the overall individual championship. However, the doctor's diagnosis completely shattered his dream of joining special operations. The doctor told me bluntly at the time that if I continued training my hand this way, it might eventually become unusable. I immediately felt defeated and struggled to recover from that feeling for a long time. Later, I met an old squad leader whose words helped me regain clarity. He said, "If you can't become a special forces operator, you can still do other things such as becoming an instructor and passing on your skills. If you can't be the blade charging forward, then become the hammer that forges the blade." From that moment on, Sun Jiangtao committed himself to becoming a martial arts instructor. He studied teaching methods diligently, focused on strengthening grappling techniques, consulted millions of words of training materials, integrated grappling with professional knowledge such as sports training, incorporated practical concepts from foreign militaries, and compiled grappling combat textbooks that were later promoted throughout the course. Over more than 10 years of coaching, he has participated in over 30 major training missions for the Armed Police Force and the Corps, trained more than 14,000 officers and soldiers, and developed over 100 grassroots instructors. I hope to pass on the experience I've accumulated over the years and train more capable soldiers who can fight and win. That is my mission. Recently, the Guangdong-Guangxi Bay Gulf Unicom 2026 Civil Air Defense Cross-Regional Support Exercise was conducted simultaneously in 6 cities and counties, including Haikou, Wenchang, Shanghai, and Lingshui in Hainan. Nearly 600 personnel from civil air defense departments and related professional teams across 34 cities and counties in Guangdong, Guangxi, and Hainan carried out drills focusing on key subjects such as cross-regional mobile support and command and communication networking. After receiving the support order, civil air defense forces from Guangdong and Guangxi quickly traveled to Hainan, integrated with Hainan's professional teams to form a joint response unit, established a unified command and dispatch platform, and achieved one-click issuance of operational instructions. At the Haikou exercise site, the Smoke Camouflage Detachment used smoke screens to conceal and protect the command post. Supply drones penetrated the smoke to deliver urgently needed materials with precision, and the UAV Swarm Detachment formed multi-layered B-swarm formations to create a comprehensive defensive posture during the security of the target area. At the Wenchang Commercial Space Launch Site, the Air Warning Team deployed drones for low-altitude reconnaissance and monitoring, establishing a multi-layered protection network. At a base in Lingshui, the Underwater Monitoring Team advanced quickly to conduct 24-hour inspections of underwater monitoring equipment. At the Changjiang Nuclear Power Plant, the Radiation Monitoring Team collected and analyzed radiation data, identified affected areas, and organized isolation and protective measures. At Shanghai Bo Airport, emergency transport procedures for military jet fuel were activated to provide rapid support. The medical rescue team efficiently carried out triage, on-site first aid, and evacuation. The exercise was conducted simultaneously across 6 cities and counties in Hainan, focusing on the protection of key facilities such as airports, power plants, and bases, while organizing cross-sea maneuvers, island reef projection, and communication support to further strengthen civil air defense operations. Let's take a look at another set of news updates. Recently, the Tianjin Coast Guard and related maritime units jointly launched the Blue Shield 2026 Marine Resources and Ecological Environmental Protection Joint Law Enforcement Operation, strictly investigating violations that harm marine resources or pollute the marine environment. The joint operation included continuous inspections and established an integrated system featuring unified command, information sharing, clue transfer, joint patrols, and coordinated case handling, significantly enhancing the region's capacity for marine ecological management through normalized and institutionalized law enforcement. Recently, the Field Medical Institute of the General Hospital of the Northern Theater Command conducted base-oriented training and assessments focused on battlefield medical support, evaluating the capabilities of field medical centers through full-process subjects such as mass casualty triage, emergency treatment, and field surgery. A Reserve Information Support Unit recently organized reservists to conduct military training and comprehensive assessments. The training emphasized core subjects such as formation drills, basic physical fitness, small arms operation, and protection and rescue, improving the overall military proficiency of participating personnel. Wuhan, Hubei Province, recently held a job fair for retired service members. The fair included state-owned enterprises, public institutions, military innovation companies, and high-tech firms, with 50 employers offering more than 1,400 job opportunities for retired soldiers. For me, this special job fair is not only a platform for employment matching, but also a warm and supportive stopover for us veterans. As we move forward in life, it can help us enhance our personal value and secure better opportunities.